Jim Hutchinson at the Fisherman Magazine with our new product showcase presented by TrophyTackle.com. I'm standing next to Mike Rice, product development at Penn, and we've got some new Penn reels coming out in the fall, don't we?
Yeah, we try to have a major spinning reel launch every year. You know, everybody's switching over to spinning reels, not just inshore, but also offshore. But we've got a really exciting new one coming up this fall, 2017. This is the Conflict 2. So I've got I think a 3000 size here in my hand, but basically this is second generation Conflict. It's totally retooled versus the prior generation. It's 20% lighter than the original Conflict, and we've used our machined gears, so machined aluminum drive gear and pinion gear we've built into this reel. We've still got the HT100 drag, as you can see there. Everybody's a big fan of the HT100 drag. We use it in all of our spinning reels. Very proven system. So this one's going to be pretty special for us because this is our lightest weight reel yet, the lightest weight reel that Penn has ever designed. And this is ideal for fishing. You guys fish a little heavier than we do down in the little heavier line class than we do down in the south, but we like to fish 10-pound braid and 15-pound braid and at most 20-pound braid for just about every inshore application. I really love 10-pound braid. It casts a mile, and that's what these reels were built to do. Lightweight braided line, matching them up with lightweight graphite rods and lightweight, you know, mainly throwing lures and casting forever. The more water you cover, the more fish you're going to catch.
I think it would be tremendous for snap jigging with like 15, 20-pound braid for some of these big stripers, maybe tog as well.
Absolutely.
You have another spinning reel out though as well, right?
Yeah, let's walk around here.
That's great. So with a lot of the focus on all these Penn spinning reels, getting a little bigger here too, aren't you?
Yeah, so this is more of a call it nearshore, offshore application. So this is the Slammer High Speed. So last year we came out with the original Slammers, and we won the new product showcase award for these. These reels have done very well for us. They're IPX sealed. They've got the machine gear technology, but the high speeds are really nice. We've been able to bump up the gear ratio and bump up the line retrieve. So these reels retrieve between 48 and 50 inches per turn over here on just the two sizes here, the 6500 and the 8500. So for example, the 8500 gets 50 inches per turn and gets 50 pounds of drag. The 6500 gets, I want to say 48 inches per turn and gets 40 pounds of drag. These are made for I think they're going to do well in the surf market. You know, some lures you can't, it's hard to find a reel to move that bait fast enough. These were designed to pick up, they're the fastest spinning reels we make today. They're designed for the traveling lure fisherman, the surf guy, the poppin' guy, that type of application. That's what these reels are for. And interesting here on these, we've got two handle knobs. So that's our machined aluminum knob, and I'll pull it out so you can see it. That's our jig knob. So that's got an additional 2 ounces of weight in there. And that's so that when you're vertical jigging and you get the momentum going when you're working that jig, it doesn't tire you out all day. So you get the handle knob momentum going, and it basically saves energy. Over here on the 8500, I've just got an example of our regular, that's like our bait handle knob, throwing lures, that type of thing, just a general purpose knob. Each of these reels comes with both handle assemblies in the box. So you can fish it with the regular knob or you can put the jig knob on there. Either way, they're both available. And these are going to be available fall 2017 as well. So special spinning reels. They are a little bigger than the Conflict 2 we just looked at. But what we really want to talk about is the internationals over here on the case. So this is our big launch, and the first question is, where are they made? And they're made in Philadelphia. Just to be clear, there's no funny business here. These reels are made in Philadelphia like they have been for over 50 years. You can see we're doing everything in gold, everything in silver. We've made a lot of upgrades to the reel, starting with the handle knobs. We've gone to an ergonomic, basically a power knob. Lets you really flatten out your wrist, lets you put a lot of cranking power on the reel. It's also nice because you can shift in and out of gear without having to take your hand off the handle knob. Nobody wants to be fumbling around when you're trying to go into low gear on a tough fish. It needs to be intuitive. That's what this system is. It's also very quiet. You can hear there's no ratchet noise in the NR reverse, so it's very smooth, very quiet, very refined. And one feature that's getting a lot of attention is our new Versa strike position here. So with a small flathead screwdriver, you can move that strike button back. So right now it's at about 75% of the quadrant. If you move it up, say you wanted to move that strike button back here to 50%, you just take a small flathead screwdriver and move that piece back, tighten it back down, and now you've got more adjustment between strike and full. So depending on what type of line class you're fishing and what you're fishing for, that's a very customizable setting that's never been done on a lever drag reel.